It appears the State House is blinking. The governor has announced changes in the new state budget, trying to get businesses threatening to leave the state over taxes to stay.
Yeah, but are these big changes the ones that big business want? And are the Democrats in the legislature willing to make the changes? Chief political correspondent Mark Davis is here tonight live with the latest on that. Mark?
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. After being hammered for more than a week over what's been described as a very unfriendly to business budget, the governor now says he wants some changes.
I am proposing removing the sales tax from car washes and parking services.
Stopping the new car wash tax before it goes into effect is just one of the taxes on business that the governor now says he wants to stop or change in a special legislative session.
I am proposing to repeal the increases in the data processing and World Wide Web service taxes and capping them at 1%.
Big Connecticut-based corporations like Aetna and Travelers use a lot of data, and this is one of the tax hikes they were objecting to. The legislature approved doubling it the first year and tripling it the second. Malloy is proposing to cap it right where it is at 1%. He's also calling for a delay of 1 year before imposing the so-called unitary or combined reporting tax. Another tax the big companies hate because it would tax money they make outside of Connecticut for the first time.
We're pleased that the governor put on the table earlier today some spending cuts and tax increase modifications that will help mitigate the damage from that budget.
But Malloy is asking the legislature to cut $250 million in spending or give him the authority to do it himself in order to make up for the lost revenue. But the Speaker of the House seems reluctant to say that will happen, leaving the door open to doing something else.
I think he, like all of us, have listened to the business community and the concerns that they've raised. And this is a proposal that he's offering.
I think the governor's finally seen the Trojan horse of the bad budget, what it really is. I mean, it's harmful to Connecticut, it's harmful to our middle class, and harmful to our business community.
But the governor and the Speaker of the House, matter of fact, all the Democratic leadership, says today, and many of the mayors from around the state say that this actually is a good budget for the middle class because it's going to cut property taxes in the cities and towns probably next year, which is, by the way, a legislative election year, and that it is also good for business on the other hand because it would restore the state's transportation system. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.